Welcome, football fans, USFL fans, and breaking news fans all together. Welcome to a special, randomly dropped, emergency dropped episode of Tell Me About It, presented by the USFL Network. Today, we are coming to you off of the schedule than normal because we have breaking news that we are finally allowed to announce because the league is finally dropping the news officially. So, without further ado, Bandit Baller. Last time I'm going to call you that. What is our news?
It is the last time I shall be known as old Bandit Ball _ USFL on all the social media platforms, and Bandit Ball to my friends at the network. Because the Bandits have rebranded and we are full steam ahead. Memphis Showboats, baby. Okay, let's go. I see you pouring one out for the Bandits. I appreciate it. Burt Reynolds appreciates that one. Because it is official. We are rebranding. We are the Boats.
Memphis Showboats. And without further ado, we have a graphic for you guys. So, we have been sitting on this. The league, we had to wait for the league to give us the okay to go ahead and let everybody know the official news. We know that it's been rumored. We know that certain people have been dropping it. But finally, it is to the point where we can tell you, and we have been working on it. We've been ready. We've been preparing. And without further ado, let me introduce the captain. How are you doing?
Hey, boys. Hey, you guys hear the news? You guys hear the news?
It's perfect.
We heard the news.
Shirt. He's got the hat. He's got the pipe that blows bubbles. We are a family show. We have the captain. So Bandit Baller is officially rebranding to the captain on his Twitter. This is his new banner here. The captain. I love that picture. I think it's fantastic. We're still waiting for the official drop of the brand new logo of the Showboats. We got a sneak peek of it, but it was so small that you can't really tell what it was. So we rolled with the old logo, and I will update that as it comes. But Brandon, the captain, how do you feel about this news?
I mean, it stinks because obviously one team has to go for another team to be born, I guess. And the Bandits, it's good that we were in Birmingham, you know what I'm saying? That most of the teams were, because we didn't have a real true allegiance with Tampa Bay to the Tampa Bay Bandits. So hopefully now with the rebrand to Memphis and the hopeful move to Memphis here coming, that it'll invigorate the fan base, help the team get a new shot of energy, brand new round of hype, and get ready for a season 2.
True, I absolutely feel that. At this point, it's not officially confirmed with the league, but as far as we know, Memphis is the second hub in the South. It's going to be the Gamblers and the Showboats. I think that that's going to help a lot because when you're rebranding the team, yes, you may have built a little bit of a fan base up in Tampa. Hopefully, a lot of those people in Tampa will just move with the Memphis Showboats, not physically, but their fandom. They'll go and they'll say, okay, I'm a Showboats fan now. I'm still a Tampa guy through and through, Tampa lady through and through, but I'm with the Showboats. So I think it's good that they're going to have the home field advantage. It stinks for the Gamblers that are going to have to play there as well, but it's really good when you're doing a rebrand. Hype, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's as far as the rebrand itself, like we mentioned, they were all in Birmingham. So it's not like the fans were, in Florida. They had the team, they had the stadium and things like that. So it's literally just building a new fan base, but in person, you know what I mean? Not on television, not on social media. So it's a great fit. It's a great move. I mean, Memphis is one of the greatest cities, that there is for many reasons. But I mean, it's not just, yes, the Tampa Bay Bandits, the fan base itself is large. They do have a large presence, but it's not like it's something where, like I said, it's not like an actual. They're losing an actual team. It's just television ratings. It's just social media, etc. So, hopefully they do go ahead and jump on board and roll down the river there. And
The puns are abundant. That's the one thing I'm most jealous for. While gambling casinos, there's a lot of puns. There's
Yeah.
so many more for boats. So I'm a
You
little bit
definitely
jealous of
had a
that.
good monopoly on those for a while, but there will be some good hashtags coming out of me that I feel like the USFL will pick up on and use a little bit because they're pretty good. Pretty good. How
I
about
would
them
hope that they
boats
do. How about them boats? I absolutely
coming
love
to
that
you?
one. I think that one's a blast. As far as Memphis, it is the 51st best. What's the word I'm looking for as far as TV
Market.
ratings and market? It's the 51st best market in the U.S. So the 50th market is New Orleans. So basically, you're just upping the bandits to match New Orleans, and you're hitting a much better market. And now they can actually get a stadium because in Tampa and Florida, it's a little harder to come by a stadium, a little harder for a college or some other entity to share with you. But in Memphis, it seems like they're being welcomed with open arms. They're working on the stadium right now. They're getting it locked down, and it's going to be a sweet hub. It's going to be a cool place. I'm excited.
And they didn't actually, as far as Memphis itself, they played one season in Memphis, and that was back in '97, I believe. And they were the Houston Oilers. They only attempted one season. They were then the Houston Oilers, now Tennessee Titans. But they relocated to Memphis for one season as the Tennessee Oilers in '97 before moving to Nashville. So there hasn't been a professional football team since 2001. The three-letter league there, had their presence felt there for a short period of time. But there hasn't been since then a professional football team until now. It's a great move.
True. It's a place
It has
full
a
of
lot of
pride.
rich history there.
Place full of pride, a place that is almost 3 hours from the nearest professional sports team. I think that they're hungry for it. They want it. They're excited. And I think they're going to welcome the captain with open arms. I think they're going to love you, Brandon. They're going to think you're a riot, as we have for the past better part of a year.
I sure hope so. I see there's still a few old Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts out there that still don the showboats and talk about bringing back the boats. And, I'm going to try to do these folks justice out here. I'm going to try to give you guys the best showboat inside scoop I can give you. And one thing you want to talk about history of in Memphis back in the OG, iteration of this league. The boats were one of the few that their fan base actually grew, even though the team wasn't much to write home about. But like you said, it was just seemed like a football town without football. So those folks showed out back then, and we're hoping to, capture some of that magic one more time. And hopefully we'll get a nice stadium to pack out full of new fans.
True. It does say a lot about a place when your team's not necessarily producing, but you still are able to fill the stadium. You're still growing every year. That shows a lot more about a market than it does say, not to throw shade, but the Birmingham Stallions lost one game to these guys back here, and they won a championship. It's not crazy to say that they're going to have a lot of fans when they're winning every game and they win a championship, but a market that grows despite its team not doing that well. That's a great market, and I'm glad we're jumping back into it. I'm glad we're making it a hub. Hopefully there's some people that like Houston down there too, but I think it's a great move. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's a super exciting move for a league that's only existed 1 year, the first spring league in a long time that gets a second year, and they're going to already do a rebrand. It shows that they're committed to being around for a long time. It shows that they're committed to bringing fans, putting butts in seats. Excuse my French. So this is a fantastic move. It shows a lot for the league, and it shows a lot to the fans. And I think people should be very excited. This is something that's just going to build. It's going to grow every single season.
Yeah, I think the last part you mentioned, growth. I don't see it. Yes, the team itself is rebranding, but the league is just, with this move, is just growing. And that's all it is. It's just growth. And it just goes to show how invested that the USFL is with their fans, with the league, its players, and things like that. And when it comes to like, hub football and things like that, and the partnerships that they do have, it just equals growth. It's not so much a rebrand of the league, it's just adding more opportunity, in a bigger market, larger market, and I just see success all the way around.
I agree. So
And
the captain,
we do know that. Don't we know the coaching staff and everybody coming right along with it? No changes there that we know of. This is just yet. Sorry, jeez Louise.
True. That's a great point that I forgot to touch on, that with the rebrand, with the move, they are not changing anything about the coaching staff. As far as coaches returning, it's the same as every other team. The coaches that they decide to bring back on, that decide to return, they are staying with the team. They are making the move to Memphis. Todd Haley is still the head coach. Nothing else is changing other than the symbol on their helmet and the jersey on their chest. So that's exciting, is that we get to keep the same head coach. We still keep the consistency into season 2, but we get another uniform. Sadly, it's another red uniform. I'm hoping that maybe we get a green, maybe we get another purple or blue, anything to break up the red. But I'm excited for the Showboats nonetheless. So, the captain, what are you most excited about going into season 2 about them boats?
So far, we have made a lot of free agent signings. Not as active as some of these guys. Like, I think you and the Generals have just been rolling over people in free agency, just grabbing everybody, maulers all over it. So Bandits, we got our guys. I'm pretty excited about a few of them. We got DJ Myers, obviously, Guy Myers' brother. That's going to be a fun connection to hopefully see materialize one day, and just excited to hopefully get out to a game or two, now that we got a few more options of places to go possibly. So everything's looking up, man. Hopefully we can get, I saw some commercials on NFL networks for some USFL games. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that too.
So pretty exciting, guys. Everything's awesome. Year 2, like you said, doing this big stuff, not afraid to rebrand, not afraid to just dive head first, whatever it takes. Let's keep it rolling. Full steam ahead. Am I right?
You are right. I absolutely agree. I'm excited for year 2. Like you said, there's going to be more chances for people to go to games, including our own network. So hopefully if you guys make it out to a game, we will be out there. We will see you. We'll high five you. And hopefully we'll be down there on the field talking to the players that we have so far only been able to connect to through screens. So very excited about that. I think we have touched on it. We've covered all of it. Any last words, guys?
I mean, just to throw it out there, the name Memphis means established and beautiful, and this is a beautiful move. So that's all I got. I'm gonna end it on a short pun. That's it.
That was almost a poem. That was beautiful. A tear to my eyes.
That was nice. That was nice. That'll be in the
they
new
did
Twitter
not have
bio.
parks until the 1800s.
All right. And Brandon, what's your last outgoing message to Memphis Showboats fans?
We're here to stay, and we them boats. How about them boats? Full steam ahead. All the hashtags you could want, I got them. Follow your boy. New Twitter, new social media coming. Full rebrand alongside the Showboats. Let's go.
It's going to be excited. Go follow the captain at USFL_Showboats on Twitter. He's coming at you with all the news, all the new signings, rebrand, everything that you're going to need to know. And with that, thank you for watching Tell Me About It, the emergency episode because of the breaking news. USFL Network. We don't rumor, we don't speculate, we bring the news. We bring it to you with the league because we are a part of it and we love it. We love this opportunity. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.